facing a projected $22.5 billion budget deficit in the upcoming fiscal year, Governor Gavin Newsom on Tuesday announced plans to reduce investments in the state's move to zero-emission vehicles, make cuts to other climate change programs and delay funding for 2,000 new childcare slots as California transitions from a time of economic surplus to shortage. The governor's administration blamed high inflation, the Federal Reserve raising interest rates and volatility in the stock market as the major forces causing state revenues to drop well below projections from last summer when he anticipated a $100 billion surplus in the current budget year. His $297 billion budget plan for 2023-24 relies on delaying multi-year investments and shifting funding to bonds to offset the shortfall. Newsom said he was careful to preserve the state's rainy day fund and its other budgetary reserves given warnings about a nationwide recession and possibility that California's financial problems could become more dire in the months and years ahead. That makes us very mindful of the uncertainty out. The governor's January budget proposal serves as a starting point for months of negotiations at the state capitol as advocates push for money for their causes and leaders of the Assembly and Senate pursue their spending priorities. More consequential budget decisions will come in May, when Newsom will issue a revised budget. That spending plan will reflect updated economic forecasts and launch more intense negotiations ahead of the June 15 deadline for the legislature to pass a final state budget for the 2023 to 2024 fiscal year. The annual ritual will play out amid political headwinds that could make negotiations more difficult, the switch in Washington from a Democratic to a Republican-controlled House that will likely seek to slash federal spending, and turnover in Sacramento that makes the current legislature inexperienced. Newsom's proposal marks the first time the Democratic governor has been forced to consider major reductions in his January budget proposal since taking office in 2019. His first budget topped $214 billion and broke records as the largest in state history.